The heck is this? I have never seen this in my life.
I'm playing with a Joy-Con attached strap by the following steps.
What? Why is this talking about this?
I do have the straps upstairs.
Is this the first time you've ever used your Joy-Cons of your Switch?
No.
Neo.
No, I've used them before.
Then why is it...
This must just be a Nier thing.
Well, just close it. Just continue on. Like, it can't stop you, I think.
I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if Yoko Taro burst out the screen and started beating me.
Welcome, everybody! We are the Grin brothers. And as you might be able to guess from some of the stuff...
the fact that I literally said the name of the game as well.
And the cover art by White Namikaze helps as well. You know, that would be at the start of the thing. This is our playthrough of Nier Automata. For the Glory of Mankind, I think the subtitle is.
The end of your edition.
Okay.
Glory to Mankind's on the back.
That indeed. So yeah, this game won our To Be Commissioned raffle 2024. If you're ever interested and you happen to own a DeviantArt account, although I will promote it on other places, every year we hold a raffle to decide
the licenses. New
game to be played on the channel, which also comes with commissioning an artist for the artwork for it. So, White Namikaze won this year, and she chose Nier Automata. Her work was insanely swift, insanely detailed, incredible lighting, and so precise with details that she noticed, like, a week after handing me the finished artwork, that there was a tiny black dot on 2B's lower lip sort of thing, and said, I fixed this for you, here you go.
A single dead pixel.
Yeah.
It shall be exterminated.
She must have also just, like, done something with the file, because it's actually a smaller file than the other file.
Who knows?
But, yeah, we're playing Nier.
Alright, well.
And Ravham's up first.
Why does that sound so passive-aggressive?
So, as Raph begins this passive-aggressive game, my tea with me at the moment is, I guess, to enter your name.
It's just no explanation. It's just...
my tea is Revitalise Tea. It's an organic tea. Brew time is up to 15 minutes. I have no idea what time I've brewed this tea for. Brand is Pucker. And with information on it is, with bursts of cinnamon, cardamom and ginger, this Christmas-scented tea is sure to both warm you up and lift your spirits. Can you imagine if it just changes Nier's name the moment that it's done, and then, like, throughout the entire game, but they recognise the gender.
Oh.
You can't use lock-on and you will die in one hit. Well, why would you have it not use lock-on? Oh yeah, the standard difficulty, probably.
Yeah, that's what I'm going with.
But like the lock-on is not like, oh, this has made it more challenging. It's made it more frustrating. You know?
Well, I guess there's no point changing that to where actually...
I mean, you change the stuff in-game anyway.
Yeah.
People have praised the music, so let's make sure they can't hear it.
I always like to have the voices.
Yeah. So we'll find out. I mean, I changed that even when I'm not recording, sort of thing. So, partner NPC combat style. Well, we don't even know.
I don't even...
I mean, that's a missed opportunity to make it co-op then.
Let's just go in.
You could even do it.
The game's already been passive-aggressive at me, so...
Guess we're playing it.
Yeah. It's like, I know what you did with your old Pokemon save files, forgetting to save at the start after you've gotten your starter.
You did that twice.
Yeah.
We are perpetually trapped.
Well, that's only a more modern-day sensibility. Originally, things were built to last, you know? We've still got Roman architecture that is still going to this day.
Pyramids are still standing.
Yeah, so, evidently, they haven't...
Stonehenge.
And wonder if we'll ever have the chance to kill him.
Who thinks that? Just on a day-to-day basis, wake up in the morning. I wonder if I can kill God today. Like, what?
The thing is, Nier Automata is a game where you don't need to have played any of the other games that are associated with it. Because it's its own continuity and it's confusing and nothing ever makes any sense.
Isn't it a spin-off of, like...
Drakengard?
Yeah, but it's like Bad Ending D?
Bad Ending D. What happens in that is that the characters in the final fight end up teleporting to a different dimension where they're shot down by laser beams.
Yeah, because...
Whilst they're fighting the final boss. Yeah, like they go to basically like a modern day Tokyo and then are shot by laser beams. That's what happens in it. the only other thing I know of Drakengard is that someone sort of like goes, Drakengard's an amazing game. The game when people walk in and it's the scene of the dragon needing to basically.
Well, they did a terrible job of
needing to basically use the lavatory and just weeing in front of you. Also, you'd have also seen at the start, I guess, extending out this thing a little bit longer. The age warning somewhere because this is 18 rated. So.
Alert! Enemy unit sighted ahead.
Do I get do a shoot 'em up section?
Random shoot 'em up section. It never reappears.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go.
It's the ending to Sonic Frontiers.
My teammates suck.
Yeah, can you tell when a game's rushed when the ending is a random shoot 'em up section which has no correlation to anything?
Nah, I love it when games just have random shmup sections.
Well, it's funny. It's funny how that's so much more appealing. Yet when Halo 4 decided let's just have a random QuickTime event for our final boss battle.
Well, because QuickTime events suck. I'd have rather had a shoot 'em up section.
But what if they made it a rhythm dance-off?
I'd have been fine with that. So it'd have been interesting.
And a proper rhythm dance-off, not whatever happened in Sly 2.
Oh, I can do motion controls. That's
cool. I am a fan of motion controls.
That's gonna be a bad time.
Multiple surrounding enemy air units confirmed. Requesting permission to assume mobile configuration.
Permission granted.
Can you imagine if the whole game's been a lie? It's like 2B's not a thing. This is just the game.
This is
like it's just this. There's nothing else. 2B that she was just like a poster girl for it. It's just like this random ship you're playing as.
No,
it's
mate,
just a character. And that'd actually be pretty cool. Actually,
I would just play this.
Yeah.
This is basically Star Fox, but top down. It is just a top down.
It's just a shoot 'em up. So
yeah.
I've told you before how little hurricane.
My God, you people suck at dodging.
Managed to get past the first level of Phoenix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a twin stick.
Mm.
All allied units down. The operation is compromised. Awaiting further orders.
Because these people don't know how to dodge.
Operator to 2B. We need you to rendezvous with Unit 9S and begin gathering data on the local terrain.
Understood.
I mean, you could tell that TB's got preferential treatment here. She was the only one in a white ship.
No, her ship wasn't originally white.
Oh, did it just change colour?
Yeah, because the commander had their ship shot down, so this ship changed colour.
Oh, so that she was now commander.
Yeah.
This feels very Star Fox.
Because it is.
It's Platinum Games. Platinum Games just took their development time on Star Fox Zero and threw it into this as well.
Apparently.
Pew 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 pew.
I'm going to try to my Revitalise Tea.
I leveled up!
Very nice. I have conflicting feelings about this tea. It's got a very smooth entry.
Can I just keep...
A nice zip of cinnamon. But then, I'm assuming it's the cardamom at the end sort of thing. Maybe it's a ginger. It just feels a bit weird at the end. Or maybe it's been too soon since I cleaned my teeth sort of thing. So
There's no reason for me not to just...
maybe the mint flavour's jeopardising the flavour. But there's a bit of a waxy aftertaste, which is a bit of a shame.
Interesting.
So like it's good, but the aftertaste of it's just kind of like which, given that's what kind of stuck with at the end, a little bit of annoying. So like the dark red purple orbs, are they like require a different attack to destroy, or are they just sturdier?
Yeah, you have to use your heavy attack.
Okay, so kind of like what's it, Ikaruga, where you had like you had to choose between blue or yellow laser beams, and you could only stop blue or yellow projectiles.
Yeah.
Man, even in this shoot 'em up section, they have an RPG thing thrown in.
Yeah.
Like, people are obsessed with numbers these days.
What?
Well, we finished playing the game, and that shoot 'em up was it. So, hope you enjoyed this. Cheerio!
Honestly, I have a feeling that I'll prefer to shoot 'em up over the actual gameplay.
Yes, I'm aware of that.
Yes, I must admit, I was a little bit unsure.
These things
about,
are enemies.
I was a bit unsure about the... Oddly cute. I was a bit unsure about... remember, you can waggle.
Waggle. What if I just...
It's sideways to do light attacks and downwards to use heavy.
Yeah, what if I just...
Like, I was a little bit unsure in regards to this game being put on the raffle sort of thing. Because whilst I think that there's a unique design aesthetic which would remain great for commissioned artwork sort of thing, as you can definitely see right now because they did an amazing job with the artwork. My track record with Platinum games is very hit or miss. I enjoyed Wonderful 101, I enjoyed Star Fox Zero.
Rusted Clump!
And even going far back as the Clover Studios days, I enjoyed Beautiful Joe, but... Then, at the same time, there's just as many games which I'm not a fan of. I didn't really care much for Bayonetta 1. I despised Astral Chain. Oh, gosh, that's one of the worst games I've ever played. And, as you... Well... I guess a bit of a spoiler for the Wii Wonder review sort of thing, but you'll have seen the playthrough of it. I'm not super keen on Okami.
Oh!
Like, I love the, Yeah, like, this should have done Jet Force Gemini, where you get to use a little robot as, like, a second player sort of thing. Be able to, you know, control it and shoot it sort of thing. That'd be so cool. But again, developers seem to really not like split screen anymore. There's a rumour going with Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 4, aka Sparking Zero, that the game might not have split screen at launch.
Interesting. Wait, so I can just...
Apparently... Some people were immediately assuming this was because of the Xbox Series S situation, which apparently was a problem with Baldur's Gate as well. The Xbox Series S version having to be on parity.
Okay.
But apparently it's a thing both Sony and Microsoft encourage developers to try not to include split screen to encourage more sales of their consoles.
Oh.
And again, it's all rumour at the moment.
Warning! It's level 3.
Is that our target?
Negative. This enemy is unrelated. Proposal.
I was about to say, it's just a crane.
You don't say.
They were just really poor at building that crane. Like, what practical purpose does this giant saw thing have? Like, who on the construction site, like... Because, like, the only level designs I've seen in this game is basically just, like, a really big construction site.
Okay, well, I don't remember how to dodge.
Platinum games always struggle with their camera angles. Yeah, so, you know, like, and... Yeah, so I've been very hit or miss with Platinum games before, so I'm really unsure about in terms of having this game selected sort of thing. But we'll see. I mean, again, it's hit or miss, so 50-50, I may enjoy it. Or I may dislike it.
I mean, so far it seems fun. Oh, I can use the...
I mean, I guess part of my problem with a lot of the Platinum game system is that they're very keen to grade you with a insane emphasis of dodging. You know, sort of like a, you get even one hit and they punish you severely sort of thing. Which, in a weird case, I feel works for a slower based, like, Souls-like game sort of thing, like Code Vein. I didn't have a problem with it.
Yeah.
But the faster paced games where, you know, you get heavily penalised for failing a single dodge sort of thing, kind of irksome.
Well, it seems the most effective strategy is just to run away and hold the shoot button.
Better make sure he's actually dead next time. That was dangerous, man.
I can't remember his name, but a final fact is there's this gacha game wherein...
2B, right? My
9S then.
9S.
There was a gacha game wherein they wanted to add 2B in, and they wanted to add a couple other characters sort of thing. I said, oh, we want to add, like, they mentioned one of the other characters, and I, no, if the second character, the second most important character after 2B is 9S.
Yeah.
And so he ended up being added in to this gacha game as the only male character in the entire gacha. Because the crazy guy who's just a joy.
Yoko Taro.
Yeah, he insisted.
Right, so that's run. That's that. What was the dodge button? Is it the dash? Yeah, cool. Thanks for not even letting me quick save yet.
Those are the exact same swords.
Wait, have I been switching between weapons?
Bit weird that light attack and heavy attack even need to be separate weapons. Shouldn't it just depend on how you're swinging the thing? Like, a light bladed weapon, if you're swinging it two-handed sort of thing, that becomes a heavy attack.
Tutorials? Okay, ZR is the dodge.
Okay,
It just doesn't look like a dodge.
Oh, that's very convenient though, because obviously I have to, suddenly play and, and I have not had this practice section.
Yeah. My little robot.
That little robot was, shot far harder. Honestly, forget about 2B and all that. Let's just play the game as a little robot.
I mean, he's very inaccurate, but
Don't worry, I am too at a shooting game.
like, his damage output is
Solid.
perfectly acceptable, and you don't have to. Crystal.
I mean, it is a Square Enix made game. Well, Square Enix published game.
I assume I go this way.
Yeah, pretty much all my knowledge of the Nier series, well, at least of like 2B, comes from Soulcalibur, where she just randomly appears as a guest character. On the one hand,
No.
she doesn't feel out of place because Soulcalibur has already had Yoda and Darth Vader in it, so at that point I don't think anyone's going to feel out of place in a Soulcalibur game, but it is a bit strange, all at the same time sort of thing. I guess, there's a lot of modern clothing that they keep throwing into Soulcalibur because they keep just using a lot of Tekken assets to bulk up the costume sort of thing.
Oh,
Did you not see that?
No.
I thought you saw that ages ago. Okay.
no.
I would have said otherwise, but I thought you already saw that. I thought you were just trying to test what the invisible barriers were.
No, I genuinely thought I had to jump over.
I put too much faith in you!
Pew 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 pew.
That was my first mistake!
Wait. It gave me like a A button press when I was. No?
No, I think that was in the midst of your things. When you hit him with the heavy attack.
What? He died.
Mm.
You saw it though, didn't
Yes,
you?
yes.
Yeah.
But that was in the midst of your attack sort of thing, so I think you need to land the attack in. Funny enough, seeing that wave there just reminds me of the I think it was a PS2 attempt to revive, to reboot Space Invaders that Taito made, where they had it as like an on-foot game where you're shooting at the alien invaders
Yes,
and
I
they're
know
like
the
hiding
one.
behind bins and such sort of thing. Like that whole
Rusted
thing
Clump,
just
let's
made-
go!
I don't need a sword anymore! Rusted Clump it is!
Rusted clumps and crystals. Oh, sorry, was I not allowed to jump over the railing? I have to use stairs.
What is it?
I was going to send you the map data I collected earlier.
Do it.
I mean, it's funny that we say little robot guy, but to my knowledge, all the characters here are robots.
Yes.
Like, I don't think they're cyborgs. I think they are just straight up androids, sort of thing. So, they're not technically organic, or were the people per se. I have strange feelings on robots nowadays.
Okay.
I guess with the whole AI thing and my personal distaste for
No, game, like...
a lot of the modern tech of like phones and such.
I just want to shoot straight forward, because I can see something glowing.
Where?
There's like a slight red tint.
You going crazy?
No, there's like a box with a red tint.
Oh, yes, really, really
Yeah.
a little sparkle in that little thing.
Yeah, but
I think that's
I-
just too far away.
my robot's just kind of...
You failed again, you get the bad ending! How could you?
I mean, I wouldn't put it past, or do I just walk around to get it?
There's also a possibility. I hate that when that happens in like a... It's like, you try to grab this thing, it's like, maybe it's, after like an hour of trying, you think, maybe it's for a later part of the game, And then you walk like 5 steps and you just end up in that area.
Yeah. Hey! Oh, I just kicked him. So it's when they're on the floor.
I think, I think the developers were looking for good reasons for 2B to raise her leg.
Here we are. Then
A surprising amount of 2D sections. There you go. Now, how do you get back up? I guess you have to jump back down. She's got a little hover.
yeah, the little robot dude.
Yeah. Like a platform.
Well, I hope that was it 3,000 gold?
Which, again, like, end of the world is like, here's our economy. It's like, really? Man, gold became very easy to acquire, apparently, when
There's
this
another one. As
apocalypse
well.
happened, sort of thing.
Right, zoomies activated.
They should really call that in one game, instead of like the dash button or the zoom button, it should just be zoomies.
Right, so that leads there. Is there anything back here?
I'm a little disappointed. Like, 2B's a robot sort of thing. Yeah, they never A front. Yeah, 2B's a robot and all sort of thing. And why did they bother, having her run everywhere? Shouldn't she have like wheelies built into her feet?
Maybe she does.
As someone as is often pointed out, humanoid robots are actually incredibly inefficient in terms of design.
Small recovery obtained.
I mean, I guess the efficiency all depends on, are stairs introduced? Can you imagine? Like, I am the most efficient robot. Yeah, but here's some stairs. Curse you! My wheels cannot go up them.
Okay, so the dash doesn't really function as a dodge.
Yeah, I was about to say, do you have a block button?
Not as far as I'm aware. I can, however, just slowly walk away and shoot him.
I do know Platinum Games aren't exactly keen on blocking as a thing. Like, a lot of their games seem to de-emphasize the idea of blocking. The only thing that was kind of close was, off the top of my head, was Metal Gear Revengeance, wherein they really emphasized parry as an action.
Yeah.
And, timing it correctly. So again, that's not quite the same thing as blocking. But like often, even when they do have a block, it'll often be something that's like very resource intensive and run out quickly, I feel.
I don't know what I'm doing, by the way. I don't know if I'm going the right way or the wrong way. I think this is just giving me a shortcut back to the beginning.
Which is strange, because there was nothing there.
No.
There was a little thing you could fall down into that thing, by the way. There's a gap.
Where?
Keep going. Keep going. There we go.
Oh.
Whee. Yeah, you're just back at the beginning here.
So does this make it a Metroidvania? I don't know why I've got the option to do this, but...
To be fair, nothing on Nier makes sense. It's a game based off a niche of an incredible... It's based off a bad ending to a niche game with nothing to do with the dragons that are part of this series.
Yeah, what was Drakengard about?
To my knowledge, fancy hack and slash game where you have a dragon as a companion.
Exit confirmed closed.
So open it.
They like their endings because they have so many endings. That's the
Nothing's
consistent
ever
thing with them.
easy.
Yeah, I was talking with YouTuber Alicelicious, who's quite a frequent commenter on our stuff, sort of thing. And she's actually returned to doing a lot of content, sort of thing, lately herself. A lot of stuff like Bloody Roar and stuff like that. Yeah, she's a big fan of Nier Automata. She was hoping, because she says it's such a key part, that we'd play through it multiple times, because you can't get the proper ending unless you play through the game more than once, sort of thing. And it's like, I doubt we're going to have the time to, in a 12 to 13 part sort of playthrough to complete this game multiple times, let alone even once if we can do so.
No, but if I enjoy it, I'll probably end up playing it in my spare time.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of games where you have to play through multiple times, sort of thing. Apparently, Project Zero 4 has a lot of stuff like that to it as well. Like to get, I'm not sure if it is to get the perfect ending sort of thing, but there's like, it's a game that very much encourages replaying it multiple times.
A dented pipe!
Looting only the good stuff, you know?
So the real question is, can I use the dented pipe as a weapon?
Oh, you're still moving. I was about to say, that's an odd time to do a flashy cinematic, but it's like... I don't think you need to do the flashy cinematics yet. You're fighting basically Goombas.
Okay.
A broken, unusable winding key, but why grab it then?
But you know...
Okay, new game idea. When you collect loot, it all actually appears in the character's pockets and bags sort of thing. And you have like two options. One, a realistic thing, so...
Oh,
when
I
you
can
run
just change to punching
When you
people.
run out of room, it's just all like...
No, hold on, I want to...
falling down sort of thing. Or secondly, you've got still the usual unlimited weight limit sort of thing, but it's still just appearing regularly. So your character just ends up like... It's like you've put like 4 desks in your pocket sort of thing, and it's just like the desks are still like popping out of your pocket.
Oh my god, I forgot there was a D-pad.
Robot control.
Oh, that's how you change your weapons, up D-pad.
Oh, so you're not using the heavy
I was just...
thing before?
Yeah.
Did you use both of them? Did you leave that? Oh, it teleported back to you. I was about to say, you left
Okay,
it.
so that's
you just left the thing.
That's a way nicer set. But also, I just want to see what it's like to punch a robot. Although, actually, it's basically your turn. But let me see if I can...
I don't mind.
You know, man,
I mean, the first part's usually
I'm glad
longer
you're
anyway,
here.
so...
Why?
Scanners like me mostly work alone. Scouting
I wanna
out
just
enemy lines
punch
and all
something.
that. I don't usually get a partner. It's kind of fun.
Emotions are prohibited.
Sorry, ma'am.
And another thing, stop calling me ma'am.
Huh?
It's unnecessary.
All right, then. To be it is.
To be what? Sorry.
that could have been funny. Alright, it is. Tutti Frutti it is.
Tutti Frutti.
Lima Bean.
Come on, a robot. I appreciate this loot. But there we go. Oh my god!
Whee! Yeah, see, this whole game's been billed as a hack and slash. Are you dead?
No, I'm injured because I was too busy trying to...
I was about to say, like, it's billed as a hack and slash, but so far you've done more shooting than hacking or slashing.
That's fine, because we have small recovery. Well, I got to punch a robot, so that's, I'll give you, like, the actual weapon back.
I'm also a fan of punching. I'm not sure how this is gonna go. I'm gonna be trying. I'll have a little bit off-screen time actually trying it out.
Yeah. My brain is so gone. I was literally about to say, "Welcome to the Grin Brothers."
I mean, to be fair, how much sleep have you had this past week? You've been you worked like 60 hours in a week.
Yeah, yesterday was
doing 9-hour shifts at least.
Last night was the most sleep I've had, and I went to bed at midnight, more or less. Well, like 11. It was like 20 past 11 I went to bed. Yeah, my brain's cooked.
Let him cook. There's nothing left.
This has been Nier Automata. Automata? This has been Automato. I didn't even say tomato, right?
You say a potato, you say
Robot.
potato, no one says potato.
This has been Robot Butt Game. That's what most people know it for.
The ladder climbing simulator.
Yeah.
Disappointing lack of ladders so far.
I mean, nothing will top Metal Gear Solid's ladder climbing section, because that's genuinely so unhinged. Yeah, an amazing way to build up, like, I wouldn't say hype is the right word. Tension, I guess? No, actually, no.
Kojima just wanted an excuse to look at his character's butt for like half an hour.
Basically. Yeah, but I mean, we should probably just end it.
Please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing. I just guess because we've got to mention any of that before, I'll have the Nanko of a sign artwork pop at some point. Again, thanks to White Namikaze for the opening artwork, and there might be a new end slate thing here, may not. I'll talk about that next time, because I just received an end slate.
Second I handed over the controllers, my brain evaporated.
Your brain was like, he punched robots. Good, I'm out.
Checked out. The shoot 'em up section's done.
Cheerio!
Bye.